I'm Lisa.
I'm Crystal.
And we are Stitching the Dream.
Yay!
So, you know how it's been almost a little over 2 months since our last video? It's actually only been like 5 minutes. So, yeah.
This is take 3.
Take 3. You have to actually hit record for it to record.
Thank goodness.
Don't know if anybody realized that, but if you don't hit record, you get nothing.
Oh, what's funny is her iPad went to sleep was the only way we knew that we weren't recording.
And we're looking at like, what just happened? Oh, shoot. Anyway.
Yep. This is our life.
And you wonder why we don't record regularly.
I mean,
so anyway,
guess how many videos we really did record, which you didn't get because we didn't. No, I'm only kidding. This has only happened.
So it's Friday, June 23rd.
Yes.
And we are back on our 1 month schedule.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes, we are.
So we recorded mid-April. We were looking back through notes, and since then, we've gone to Quilter Station Retreat.
Yes.
I took a trip with Mark to Texas. You had a week and a half. How long were you?
About 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days
Texas.
In Texas. I had 8 days in California.
Yes.
We had Stitchcon.
Stitchcon. Bev, we're doing
this for you. For you.
That's right.
Yeah. So I almost didn't go to California or Stitchcon just before. You
only got a day in Stitchcon.
I did. I got a day and a half. And I was glad of that because I was going to be leaving for vacation that Friday.
Yeah.
But Wednesday, we learned there was a death in the family, so I canceled my return flight from California because I was going to go to Minnesota instead. And after talking to my mom, she's told me, just keep your plans. Don't cancel your vacation. I'm fine. I'll be fine. Go to California. So I'm like, okay, I will. And so I couldn't get my flight back. I had to stay an extra day, which then meant I couldn't get to the second week of Stitchcon like I intended, but...
Sorry, guys.
But I got a wonderful vacation out of it.
Yeah.
And an extra day.
And she got some sun. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It has been good.
It's been a lot of fun. It was a great vacation.
And I've had, in that time period, a new grandbaby.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember, I said there were 8 girls and 8 boys. And this baby would determine which, because probably not going to have any more.
Little tiebreaker.
He is Ethan George Laurel.
Aww.
Yes, and he is a sweetheart. He came 3.5 weeks early, and he's this tiny little bundle. Everything was fully developed, except there were and so he didn't have to stay any extra time in the hospital or anything like that. So things were really good. And we just love him so much. So we've been very busy, Bev, as to why.
She called us out at Stitchcon. Thank you. You were right. You were right.
Yes, and we love you so much. Mwah! And thank you so much for saying all the kind things. And thank you, everybody who came up and said hi at Stitchcon. Little Miss Wallflower over here was the popular.
Not really, but
people would see me and say, "Oh, hi, Crystal. Where's Lisa?" And I'm like, "She's over there." Oh, the next one. "Oh, Crystal. Where's Lisa?" Over there. And then not only that, because of course they wanted to talk to her about her beautiful stitching, her 1/1s and everything. I got a 1/1. You do.
You do.
I'll show it to you too.
Good.
Never again, but I got a 1/1.
Never say never.
But yes, we are back, and we are back on our monthly schedule.
Or so.
We're hoping.
However, we will try.
Somebody.
We will try. Just life gets a little chaotic, and some people's lives are a little more chaotic than others. But that's okay. We'll get there.
I've never seen her life. Every month is something. And this has never happened before.
No.
So.
And it's not going to happen. I have made a pact with myself. I said self. We're not doing this again. This is just
because the surprises in between are really difficult when you already have so much packed in. So we're both very happy about our surprises, and also sad about, you know, family passing. That is just so hard.
It is.
But
yeah,
but how about we talk cross stitch?
Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that. So
starting with our whips.
Starting with our whips. So
Okay.
I'm not going to show this because I'll do that later.
What?
Well, it's over. So well, I don't know. I'm going to start.
Okay.
So this was a gift.
Oh,
This was one of the
right.
retreat pieces that we got. It's called what's it called? Flowers from Mary, la di da.
At Quilter's Retreat.
Quilter Station Retreat. Yeah. So this was our retreat piece.
Yes.
I made a little bit of a change to it because I wanted to. I wanted to commemorate
Who
where it
is
was
this
from.
woman?
La di da. Oh, I thought you meant who was the chart.
No. Who is this changing things?
So there's my flower suit. It's almost done.
Isn't
I still need to.
that
I
pretty?
still need to do just the outside border, but instead of
so
just
pretty.
A B C D E F G, I put Quilter Station 2023.
How cool.
So that is my little pillow from Quilter Station, and I will finish that at some. I guess I have that row too to finish. Almost done. Maybe I'll finish that this weekend. That's one. I was also working a lot on Simplicity, which I was supposed to be stitching as a stitch along with Amy from Amy Loves Toads, and then I was supposed to stitch with her at Stitchcon B, but I wasn't there. I'm sorry, Amy. But I'll show you.
Alrighty,
I'll
Amy.
show you how far I am because I love
It's
this
beautiful.
piece.
Oh
I
my
love,
gosh.
love
It's
this piece.
beautiful. Wow.
Look at it.
That is gorgeous.
It's Licity.
Licity.
Yeah. But look at I mean, I love this.
Wow.
So
it is gorgeous.
I'll get this flower and this leaf, and I want to do the bird last, so I'm saving the bird for the end. So
You
I got
love
that.
birds.
I do. It'll
Love
go with
birds.
my bird wall. Then
Sorry, you can't
the
see
other
it.
day, yesterday, I had an urge to pull out Flora Graphica by I think Jan Hicks Creates. This one I bought last year at Stitchcon, and I like it. It's very different.
It is very nice. It is different.
It's very different. The colors and the
globes.
contrast. It's just neat.
globes.
But looking
I
at
like
the,
them.
I mean this is the one that the model is stunning, but the picture on the front of the chart is not a good picture.
So you saw the model.
I saw the model, and it's like, holy cow! And as I look at the chart, it's stunning. I mean,
Wow.
you've got these outlines here with these motifs in the middle, but then in between each blank space, there's another motif of flowers. And
Ooh.
it's just so beautifully charted. I'm really excited for that one. And then my last whip, this one I bought when I was down in Texas. It's Rackstraw Hill. It just by Rosewood Manor. It reminded me a lot of this lady who was sitting next to Crystal at the Quilter Station retreat.
Yes.
She was working on I think it was a Scarlet House. I don't remember the name.
It was gorgeous.
It was absolutely beautiful, but it had that real heavy bottom stitching with the light top. And this reminded me of that when I saw it in Dallas. That I thought, oh, you know, I'm gonna do that. That'll be pretty. But then I saw a model of another piece at Stitch Niche that was kind of similar with the heavy bottom and the lighter top, but it was done over one. So of course, it intrigued me. So here's my start of Rackstraw Hill over one.
That's gorgeous.
It's really pretty. It's really pretty.
And what'd you do to the linen?
So the linen was just a white 40 count linen even weave that I stuck in a cup of coffee, and then I crumbled it up and threw it in the dryer. And this is how it kind of creased up as it was drying and folded, and that's just the way it
looks like sunburst.
Yeah,
it's so gorgeous.
It's really, really cool. I'm afraid to get it wet or wash it though, because
I wouldn't wash it.
it smells so good. It smells just like coffee. Anyway, those are my whips. I do have some finishes and some purchases and stuff, but those are my whips.
Yes, I have a few whips.
Yay!
So, just about everybody except Delisha and myself have the Friendship Tree by Shakespeare's Peddler. If you'll remember, I on our last crock pot vacation. They're not retreats.
Just a getaway.
They're just getaways for us girls. And I had these all kitted up and gave them to all of the girls with the idea of having them done when we come back this year. Okay, it's in September. Here's Crystal. There you go.
See, you're almost there.
Mm-hmm. So this was a problem for me because, one, it's over 1. If it were just over 1, I think I would be okay. But when you lose count.
Oh, ripping out over 1 is
I had to frog
pain.
this whole, except for this tall leaf there, I had to frog everything else. It took me as long to frog as
hard.
it did to stitch it.
It is really difficult to pull out over 1 stitches. They're just horrible.
And for that, this may be my one and done.
Oh, never say it.
I do want to say it. It's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be kind of like exercise. You hate when you're doing it, but afterwards, you just feel so good. This is going to be a bear to finish, but it's going to look so beautiful.
It really is.
That I'm going to be really excited.
It really
so,
is. And look how pretty it's looking.
It is gorgeous. I love it. And then the next thing, it's funny, I did this for Stitchcon, not last year, but the year before, and Bev's sister, Sylvia, got this as my small, and I loved it so much I wanted to stitch it for myself. So here is, there we go. We are Teresa Kogut, and it's Bunny and Bee.
Oh, it is
and
cute.
I love this fabric. And so instead of just having it white, I'm variegating the colors so that you can actually see them because this fabric is very light. So I started out with it up at the, what is it? Ecru. And then what I did was a little bit of white, and then I blended the colors. So I'll blend for a little bit, and then on the bottom, maybe like around this way, I'll finish with their ecru. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm excited about this little guy.
He's
I
cute.
just loved it so much when I did it as a
I was
small.
surprised you gave it away. Usually you keep the things that you...
I'm the worst.
I did this as a small exchange, but I love it, so I'm keeping it.
And I've done that, I cannot tell you how many times. And stitch
Yes,
something up. I should stitch only for exchanges. Things I would never stitch.
Things you hate. Only things you hate.
That's right. That other people are like, oh, I love that so much. And I'm like, good, because I'm not keeping it.
I'm only going to stitch ugly things.
I know. And this is
exciting.
This is Woodland Berries by Blackbird Designs.
Where's the actual picture?
There.
Oh.
Okay. So this is Woodland Berries. That's what I'm doing, but I had to frog some of it because I was off account down here. So I am frogging, as you can see, but look at how beautiful it is.
It
and
is.
Honestly, I was like going through my whips going, okay, what is close?
And this was a long time ago that you started this one.
Yes, it was. And I would know exactly when it was if I would write down these things like someone else does.
That would be me.
Yeah. So, anyway, those
I keep track of all of my stuff on a, I don't know if you can see it, on a, yeah. I can't help it.
Maybe,
I can't help it.
Maybe in my next life.
I can't help it.
But it is so beautiful. And that is what it's going to look like. And this is where I'm at right now.
You were so close.
I'm so close.
That is awesome.
And I also have some haul.
I have 2 more hauls to show.
Oh, good.
Because, again, I'm not buying stuff this year except to support a retreat or a shop, out-of-town shop that I'm visiting. So you saw the Rackstraw Hill. That was my Texas purchase. Where are my purchases? Maybe I don't. Here they are. Okay.
Oh, I was like, what?
It's like, do I have? So this I bought at this is at Quilter Station Retreat. it just called me.
That kind of looks like the giveaway we're giving away.
Not even close.
In my opinion.
The Fraktur flower?
Yeah. Here. Look.
Can you get him down?
Oh, yeah.
Can you?
All right, guys. Look at that.
Now you tell me if these look similar.
I think they do.
Okay.
I think they could be by the same designer.
You're so funny.
Look at that.
Not even close.
Yes.
No.
I mean, look at the designs. Look at... Oh, you can't see me point. I can't do this. Yes, look at those those with the birds and those little trees. Come on, people. You can see the difference. I mean, the similarities, can't you? Put that up there again. Yes.
No.
Oh my gosh, yes. Look at the pots.
Whatever.
You guys tell us.
Anyway,
that's okay
this is
if
my
you don't agree with me.
Needlework press, I believe. Yeah, needlework press. So this I bought at Quilter Station Repeat. What's it? I don't even know what it's called. The little busy bee. Anyway,
Yes.
I love this.
It's very pretty.
And I don't know what it is about this. It just I saw it.
It looks like her
and
Frakturs.
I kept going back to it, and I kept going back to it, and anyway, that's my Quilter Station
Yay.
purchase. And then I have a
yeah.
Stitchcon purchase. So this I bought Beloved by Running with Needles and Scissors. I love this bird.
Isn't that gorgeous?
This was a model at the annex at Stitchcon, and these birds were stunning, absolutely stunning. So
you don't. I mean, even if you didn't want to put the alphabet, you could still bring this up and bring it across and just have that one too.
That's what my intention is. So, and I don't know if I'm going to do it on this color or on this color. I'm leaning towards the lighter, I think, but I don't know.
So pretty. Either way, it would be gorgeous.
Yeah. So anyway, that was my purchase. My big purchase.
Well, let me show you where'd it go? Oh, here it is. So
I don't know.
I had seen this at Top Knots on her Top Knots Stitcher on her Etsy store. She has an Etsy store, and it grabbed my attention because the bottom of this house is how I'm doing the front of my house. So we had just bought a house not 4 years ago to downsize, and it's a ranch, and it has a porch here, but the porch doesn't go up as high as this. Here it goes down a little bit, but the whole front needs to be replaced. So I had always thought to put the cedars and then put the cedars up here, and I saw this and I'm like, oh, that's my house. That's going to be my house. So I'm taking off the top.
Of the chart, not the house.
Of the chart house.
Not your real house.
I don't have this on my real house. So I'm taking it off, and I'm going to stitch this as if it were my house. And then with all of these and all of these, I will fill that in also. Maybe, like they do, maybe move the house up a little bit and do
you could put
the estimate.
You could put some Frakturs in there.
Because it looks just like this. I will show you what I'm going to be doing to it, because I think I'm going to raise the house a little bit, and then you know how they put when it estimated, or what, when you're married, the established. Maybe I'll do. I don't know, guys. It's been rough. Words are hard. Anyway, this is my first haul, and from Stitchcon. Wait till you see. Guys, they had these at Stitchcon. For those that were in A and B, you guys knew exactly what I'm talking about. So, here it is. This is it. And this is what.
Let's go this way.
Yes.
Ready?
Ta-da! Lay one of your pieces in here and show them what this is good for traveling. Oh yeah, look at this.
So did you stick your
piece in?
I can't even get around here. It's a little little awkward.
So you do it, and then you roll it up while you're traveling.
So you don't get wrinkles.
And you don't have to keep your Q-snaps on there or your hoops where it puts that indentation.
So did you ask me to do that so you could steal my piece?
Hey, what's mine is mine. What do they call it about possession?
9/10.
Yeah. So anyway,
This is super cool.
Look how cool that is.
I was eyeballing those, but most of my stuff is on scrolls. My bigger stuff. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's not with me. You know me. I'm not nearly as coordinated. So it is a tad bit pricey, but
so worth it.
So worth it. So worth it. Plus, guys, take a look at this material. I almost bought it just for that. I was like, what the heck? Sunflowers and lilies and just pots and trucks and
wine and bikes. And
yes, and Americana. You guys, this material.
That screams crystal.
Screams crystal. Sunflowers, gardens, just summertime. You know, I'm thinking in the winter, since Cincinnati's winter is the worst winter in the world because it's gray and it's not pretty. I mean, at least in Minnesota, it's all pure white for so long and everything, and you have the bright lights, but you can't garden. So I might have to pick some of you FlossTubers, our friends, to come and visit your city.
That's a great idea.
In the winter, so that we can actually get through it without Crystal hibernating and getting all depressed and stuff. Maybe we'll pick.
I like that idea.
Pick retreats that are close to you guys and in the warmer weather so that we can come and visit you all. So maybe we're going to have to start looking up some retreats in the winter that is warmer.
Idea.
Sorry, Bev and Sylvia.
You're in New York.
You're in New York.
Cold.
Yep. You'll have to come and visit us.
Which they do.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Do you have finishes?
I have a fully finished. Not just a finish. I have a fully finished. Okay. You guys remember this from a long time ago? Well, I finished it.
You almost hit me with your pillow, too. Pillow fight. Look at him.
Pomegranate Santa.
I thought you weren't going to do this.
I decided to.
I'm so glad.
You guys, I forgot to bring the chart because here it was a bazillion reindeers. And I just thought, no. So
it's perfect.
I did it and I just put 4.
That's perfect. I love it.
It is me. So I love it. Plum Street. I love you. This is my second pillow I've done in Plum Street. This just, I mean, and
who finished
Diane at Keepsakes.
It's beautiful.
She is gorgeous. She just, I told her my favorite color is green, and she went for it, and I cannot be more excited about this. This is gorgeous. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So I'm very excited. So if you ever come to my house, he's going to be on the couch no matter what year or what season it is.
It can be Christmas all year.
It can be.
I just framed a really fancy Santa Claus for this lady, and she goes, I think I'm going to leave it out all year. And I said, you know what?
Yes.
You should. Santa should be shared all year. The spirit of Santa all the time.
Joy and peace. And earlier I had a t-shirt I could have showed you, but I decided it was a little, I'd raked leaves this morning. But it did say be kind. So
absolutely.
So
here is my finish. This one I've been working on for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
But it was my goal to get this done this year. So this is my, what is this? Mini bouquet sampler by Jeanette Douglas. This was she released. These are little smalls that came out during COVID, I think.
Month by month.
And then she re-released them each month as a sampler. So I love this. I love this. So
I want to borrow that pattern.
I was
someday
getting ready to frame it, and I had to quick run down. So I don't have it all the way pinned yet, but
oh my gosh.
Look at it. Yes, I love this.
Oh my
love,
gosh.
love. So that is one finish, and then I have a fully finished. So this think I showed this as a finished
Yes,
last
that's gorgeous.
2 months ago when we videoed. But here it's fully finished. So I sent this to Jan Calvert up at Keepsakes, and she's a doll. She
is the
look at
sweetest.
This. She made this little strawberry and the ribbon.
Oh, so cute. So
It's
cute.
super cute, and she stuffed it with. So it feels like the shells.
Yeah, crunchy.
Really, really, really neat. Nice and heavy. I love this. We got this as a kit somewhere. Where?
You said
at Fancy Works retreat.
Yes, that's where you said you got it.
So this is a Stacy Nash kit that I got there. Anyway, so that was that. Oh, I do have more finishes. I'm sorry. I do have more. So, surprise! So I worked on a couple of the little stockings from this book, Home for the Holidays by Blackbird. And I finished 2 of them. I used Bestitch Me Silks and just some white, I think this is a 56 count. But I did
Oh, how pretty.
the A, B, C, D, E, F. And then I also did G, H, I, J, K, L. So this, I was babysitting my grandchildren in Dayton while my daughter and her husband went. Oh, that was another thing I did. I was in Dayton for a week while they were in Europe. So this is what I brought to stitch up there, because there was only one color. It was easy to.
So nice.
Yeah, so I love these. So I want to get the whole set done. And the reason I did them in the single color red is because my Christmas tree is all red.
That's
so
true.
I'll finish these up and put them on my tree, and I did
how pretty.
and I did them little so they could just be an ornament on the tree as opposed to the larger size that they are.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I finished, this I took with me to California, and I started it in Las Vegas, and I finished it a couple days after I got home. I think I bought this. This I bought at the Fancy Works retreat. So this was my Fancy Works purchase. It's a set of 3 pin keeps that stack.
How
It's just
cute.
It's just cute as can be.
Oh, wow.
Called A Walk Through the Garden by Stacy Nash.
How adorable.
And then, okay, so here's one.
Oh, look at that rabbit.
Little bunny. There's 2.
That's so pretty.
And then there's 3.
Oh, I like that.
And then while I was on vacation, my granddaughter decided she wanted to stitch for me. So she wrote, I love you, and then her name. So now I have to figure out, do I have enough fabric to keep that and frame it and still finish this? It's going to be tight.
That will be close.
But I think
How
I can do it. Isn't that
adorable.
sweet, though? I love you. Thanks.
Faye, you did a great job.
You sure did, sweetie.
Oh, wow.
And
She
I
really
love you,
did.
too. Yeah, she did.
Really good job.
She sure did.
Yes. Oh.
And then we went to a little quilt shop in California, outside of Fresno, at Bass Lake. That's where we were. And they had a couple of little cross-stitch kits. So she picked one that she wants to stitch. And it's this little squirrel, and it says Yosemite Park, and we'll put the year on it. And
absolutely perfect.
She started stitching an acorn.
Oh.
She sure did.
Oh.
Okay, that is all I have. Do you have something? She just gave me the finger. Why?
We have.
Oh, this. I thought you had more.
So, remember a long time ago, I can't even remember what it's called.
Fraktur flower.
Fraktur flower. So,
That
here,
was our giveaway.
our giveaway.
Because we had multiple charts
Yeah.
of Fraktur. Did you have multiples, or just that you weren't going to stitch it?
I wasn't going to stitch that.
So we're giving away the chart for Fraktur flower.
So you get to see it. Ta-da!
And before we videoed, we did a random pick of
Yes.
names, and the winner is Deb Morrison 6846. I've already sent you a comment saying you're the big winner. So, just send us your mailing address, and we'll send you the chart. So thank you.
Yes. And everybody, we will be back.
I couldn't remember if there was glass. I'm like, is there glass on that?
I know. There's glass on here and you cannot tell. We will be back in a month or less.
So what do we got? I've got a quick trip to Minnesota.
I have a bowling tournament
And
the
then-
first weekend in July.
And I'm bringing my mother home with me for
Yes.
2 or 3 weeks. So
Yes.
we'll try to get one in July, but it might be tough.
We'll try.
But at least before mid-August. So
Yes.
anyway, we'll be back. Promise.
Yes.
But we promised before.
I know.
Anyway, I'm Lisa.
Crystal.
And
we are stitching the dream.
dream.